am proud to represent our state with a great partner who is also ready to do the work, and I am honored to introduce my colleague, Gabe.
This is a powerful sight. This is democracy in action. And see, I wasn't feeling so well just a few minutes ago. I said, I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if my voice is going to do it. But I am so glad I'm here. And I am glad I'm here because, as you just heard my great colleague from the 2nd District say, we are in this together. And I know it's been a heavy moment. It's been a heavy 30-plus days where we have experienced an onslaught on our values, on the things that we believe in. A defiance of norms, a defiance of rules, a defiance of what we are in this country when we work hard and come together. A government that works for us. We've seen just the opposite. We've seen a government work against us. Amidst the bird flu, firing people from the FDA. Where we have this powerful nuclear arsenal, firing the people who would monitor it. When you look at the Department of Treasury and these 19-year-olds who should be spending their time on TikTok are in the guts of the systems that give our senior Social Security, that's something wrong. Shame, shame. And when we've seen pictures of that Oval Office, I had the honor and privilege of working for 2 presidents of this United States, and to see it being paraded as a tool for the empowerment of a few, the enrichment of a few, and making sure that dictators around this world have more power than the American people. That is what we've seen out of Donald Trump. And Seth and I'll get to that. I answer directly. And I, along with Seth, work in the United States Congress, where we have seen the complete abdication of responsibility from our Republican colleagues who have said, whatever you want to do, Mr. President, that's what you should go on and do. And we're just going to sit back and rubber stamp. So that's not normal. That is not normal. And I know people are afraid. I know people are asking, what are the people that I'm sending to Washington doing?
We're not afraid. It's time for hardball.
And it is time for hardball. It is time for hardball. All right? So that is why we have a looming deadline to keep the government open on March 14th. They have only been able to keep the government open because of Democratic votes. And I'm telling you right now, unless they stop this madness, they are not getting a vote out of me. The basic functioning of government is essential, but what is even more essential is that we do not let our government destroy the fabric of our country. And so I say to you, we have work to do, but we and those of us who are elected are part of the solution, but we're not the whole solution. Well, I'm the part that's going to exercise my voting privileges in Washington to represent Rhode Island. And that is what my commitment is today. You see, because I'm not going to duck anybody yelling at me. If you have seen anything on the internet this week, you see that the conservative talk radio, they want to send people at me to tell me that I'm lying. I believe that we must lead with facts and not fear. We must lead with truth over lies. And everything that we have seen come out of this White House, out of the Trump-Musk administration, has been about lies. So what's going to happen this week? You're going to see them advance a plan to cut Medicaid, and that is not me trying to drive fear. That is the truth. I sat in a committee hearing in the House Budget Committee for 12 hours where I saw my Republican colleagues over and over and over again defend tax cuts of at least $4.5 trillion for billionaires, just so they can cut Medicaid and cut SNAP.
Tax the rich! 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 Tax the rich!
So we will stand up. We will stand up and work as aggressively as we can to make sure that this plan does not move forward. But I'm telling you, this is just one round in this battle. So we have to stay in this together. We are powerful. Do not fall into the trap of feeling like we are powerless. This assembly of people demonstrates that power, but we have to keep doing it. We should not expect some superhero to come on from high. In our back pockets, we all have capes. We have to put them on. We have to be the superhero in this story. We have to continue to work together for our communities. So I know it's going to get tough. And I want to be very, very clear and serious about this. It's not going to be a few rallies that change this. It's not going to be a single election. It's not going to be a single call that you make to an office. It is going to be consistency of that advocacy, consistency of this movement, and that is how we get progress. And that is a tough pill to swallow sometimes. But I know that we are in this together. And I will do everything in my power, everything in my role as a member of Congress from Rhode Island, everything in my power as someone who is part of this community to work together to stop Trump and Musk from their seizure of our country, of our values, and of our future. So I just have a question for you. Are we in this together? Yeah. Are we in this together? Yeah. Let's hang in, let's hang tough, and I know that we have brighter days ahead, but we have to keep fighting.
One more time for Representative Magaziner and Representative Amo.